Hi, I'm Heather Thomas Taylor, Director of Hope House Emergency Shelter. I want to welcome you to the work site of our future Hope House Emergency Shelter. As you can see, we're busy getting ready for our grand opening. As many of you know, we've been operating out of a very small space since the early 2000s. The shelter was opened in response to the Yates serial killings that happened here in Spokane County. At the time, there was no place for homeless women without children to access safe shelter. With the help of concerned citizens, the downtown women's shelter was opened with just over 30 emergency shelter beds. In 2001, VOA took over the shelter program, allowing the participants to rename the shelter Hope House, a reflection of the hope they experienced when finally finding a safe place to sleep at night. These days, we serve over 300 women annually. Many of the women that seek services at Hope House are there to escape these relationships. Upwards of 40% of participants claim their primary reason for homelessness is fleeing domestic violence. The shelter provides a safe haven for our participants to escape these relationships and start rebuilding their lives. On-site case management is available to all of our participants, assisting with finding employment, getting back into school, and finding permanent housing. We are proud to say that over 100 women move to permanent housing each year. But the need is great in our community, and the shelter has had to turn away women every night due to bed capacity. As you can imagine, many of those that were turned away had to sleep outside, an unsafe solution for some of our most vulnerable community members. With that knowledge, VOA knew we needed to find a solution for women sleeping outside. In this building, the shelter will triple its capacity, allowing us to get more women off the streets and into permanent housing.
Hi, my name is Rayanne, and I'm the Director for Community-Based Housing at Volunteers of America. I'm really excited to welcome you guys to one of our brand new apartments at the Hope House building, which features 60 permanent supportive housing units. What that means for the community is that 60 people will go directly from the streets and shelter into permanent housing. Our program boasts really robust services for intensive case management, behavioral health, primary care, peer support services, and security. Community-based housing has been around for 10 years, providing permanent supportive housing programs to chronically homeless individuals. About 25% of our residents move out annually into independent living all on their own and never return to the streets again. Community-based housing offers a robust aftercare and alumni program to individuals who have moved out and on from our program. Many of those individuals come back and are lifelong mentors to current individuals who have recently moved in. We're going to open our building on April 26th and start handing out keys on April 27th. We're excited to start the housing journey with 60 individuals this year. We want to take a second to say thank you to all of the community partners and all of the individuals in this neighborhood who have welcomed us with open arms and has been a part of this journey for us to help us build this building. Today, you made home a reality for 60 people.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to celebrate the grand opening of Spokane Volunteers of America, new Hope House 2, a women's shelter and affordable housing project. Congratulations to Fawn Schott and everyone who's made this possible today. Congratulations to Spokane's Volunteers of America for 125 years of incredible work in the community. I remember being in Spokane in August of 2019 and hearing from Fawn about the plans for this great project. Now it's a reality, bringing 100 new beds, 60 more affordable housing units, and much more to help women in this community. We know the lack of affordable housing and what it does to families in this community. We know in Spokane it's a priority, and it's a priority nationwide. And that is why I'm so glad to see organizations like Volunteers of America and projects like this stepping up to fill the gap. It truly is a model for what we need to keep doing. At the national level, we're continuing to fight to increase the low-income housing tax credit so we can build more projects like this. and I'll continue to work with you in Spokane to try to meet these needs in the local community. So thank you all for your dedicated support to Spokane and to this great project, and congratulations to everyone.
Hi, this is Governor Jay Inslee here, and I'm so glad to join you all in celebrating the opening of the Volunteers of America Eastern Washington's Hope House 2.0. You know, VOA has been serving the greater Spokane community for the last 125 years, and we're better as a state for your work. Over the last 20 years, the Hope House has offered shelter and protection to women by providing them a safe place to sleep. These are women fleeing domestic violence, women experiencing homelessness and housing insecurity, women who just need a safe place to rest for the night. This expansion means that you can serve even more of these women, helping them to find permanent housing. There are a lot of people to thank for making Hope House 2.0 possible. Senator Billig, Representatives Ormsby and Riccelli, Primera Blue Cross, and so many more. But today's celebration leads us further down the path to a better future. Thank you for all the work you've done to get us where we are today and the work you're going to do. Good luck, congratulations, and be well.
Hello everyone, I am so honored to be a part of the grand opening of the Hope House Women's Shelter. I'd like to start by thanking the Volunteers of America staff whose tireless efforts have seen this project through to becoming a reality. And I'd like to congratulate you all on 125 years of working in and with the Spokane community. Your service to the most vulnerable among us in Spokane and all of Eastern Washington is so appreciated. And as your partner in the Senate, I'm going to keep working to get you all the help you need to continue your work. I'm going to continue pushing to expand the low-income housing tax credit, which helped make this project possible. And I'm going to keep fighting at the federal level to ensure our government gets children and families in need, people with disabilities, people facing homelessness, and more the support they need. So thank you again for all your work, and here's to another 125 years.
I'm David Condon. I'm the Vice President of Primera Blue Cross for Eastern Washington. We have a whole team that really focuses on the social impact of those dollars that we reinvest into our communities. And addressing homelessness and those that are affected by homelessness is a top priority of ours across the state. We really believe giving back into those communities that we live in, work in, and serve. And this just fit all of those pieces of really being able to invest in our community, but more importantly, invest in individuals. It's all about partnerships, and you don't get a better partner than VOA. The commitment of their board, of their staff, to stand alongside those of their clients and to lift them up and to be able to create programs that really look at the individual. That's what's so key. One is addressing homelessness. Second is also addressing behavioral health and the impacts of behavioral health. And also looking, in particularly for Eastern Washington, looking at investments in access to care and equity in health care. Thank you for the years of service to date, really especially over the last year and a half. The pandemic, you didn't get, to take off for the pandemic. Your work is not able to be work from home. You are literally there with our clients and with so many of our citizens and our fellow citizens here in Spokane, right alongside them. So thank you for the years of service and the great legacy, the 125-year legacy of VOA. To make this happen today is absolutely awesome. And to think that this is now a major piece of the fabric of our community and for those that will seek services here and have the outcomes and really change their lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you.